Most people hope, but never act. This is Let's Get Better. The grind, the inspiration, the hard questions. Let's get into it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm O'Brien.
And I'm Amber.
And welcome back in to Let's Get Better. Okay. So, I know that we usually talk about easygoing things that do affect people, but they're more easygoing. But today we're going to talk about some real social issues that are affecting people that could, really affect us and make us all a lot better.
Today's subject is touchy and not easy for everyone to hear, but I think that's what's part of getting better.
That's part of the process. So, today we're going to talk about ICE as an organization and what it should be versus what it is. So, here we go. The first thing we're going to focus on is why it isn't working. I don't think we have to go over all that here.
We certainly don't. Everyone knows what's acceptable, what's right, what's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, mama and daddy, or, whatever your situation was. You know when a person's being oppressed, whether you like it or don't like it. You know when it's happening.
There are many instances where ICE has abused their power. Personally, I don't think ICE should even exist. This is the land of opportunity, and it feels like they're putting borders around it.
Yeah, I will say I agree with that. I don't agree that ICE shouldn't exist, but that goes back into pointing out why it's not working. I do think that some form of getting criminals from other places, but only criminals, not children, not taking parents away from children. I know there's special case scenarios, these kind of things, special circumstances, but let's be honest, how it's going is wrong, and it's affecting a lot of people. It's not just light-skinned people anymore. We don't have to go over every incident here, but you've seen the news, and if you haven't seen the news, someone you know has told you about it, or someone you know has shared it on Facebook. I know people have strong opinions about this, but I choose peace, but other people are not doing that. They're clearly targeting brown people, clearly, and then their own people, not in a racist way, but their own people are getting killed because of it, and they're okay with that. This is not a one shoe fits all scenario. But
Americans are being mowed down in the street like it's just a normal thing, like it's a normal Tuesday afternoon, and that's expected to be okay.
This is past the point of understanding. There's nothing to understand. You can't hurt people just because. You can't do that. I mean, we're talking about Americans and the land of opportunity.
I don't think ICE is doing anything good. I want to share a story that I know personally. I know the person that it happened to personally. I won't say any names out of respect. He's a good, hardworking Hispanic man. He has not committed any crimes. He's a good person, a hard worker, an honest man. He was picked up by ICE agents and was in a detention center for weeks. Now, I know that a lot of you are thinking, oh, well, he was illegal. He crossed the border illegally. That makes it a crime. Nope. No. I'm sorry to inform those people that you have been lied to. He was completely legal here. There was no reason to detain him. He was targeted because of the color of his skin. Had nothing to do with legal status, because if it did, he would not have been detained for more than 4 weeks. He wouldn't have been detained at all.
I would like to say that I was also proxy to a situation where an individual was detained briefly simply because of the color of his skin. He was born, raised here, is American, but was detained specifically because of the color of his skin. And imagine you're one of the people who step in to help because you know who that is, and you know he's one of us. I mean, an American, we're all humans, but an American, and you die. They kill you because you're defending people, not black people, not Mexicans, people.
Humans.
Something's missing. Maybe, I don't know, I was talking to Amber earlier and I told her that maybe this topic is too much for Let's Get Better.
But I told him that when you're getting better, it involves literally everything.
The hard stuff. The stuff nobody wants to hear. The being okay with violence. The being okay with certain kinds of people running certain kinds of things. The being okay with many different atrocities that have been committed and are continuing to be committed.
Absolutely. You know, we don't have to all get along. Our differences are what makes us us. But we do have to treat everybody with the same respect and decency that we expect to get.
Yeah. I don't know. For the first time in my whole life, I look around and we're just hurting ourselves. And it's to the point where other people are laughing at us. Like they really laughing at us, which is crazy. I've never seen that before, but I mean, maybe I just wasn't paying attention before, but people are laughing at us.
I'm in a bunch of groups on Facebook. International groups. People from all over the world. And in one of those groups, I saw a post that said, if you're not in America, what are they saying about us over there? And the comments, some of them were atrocious. Some of them were embarrassing.
It's like that one family member that comes to the party and always messes it up for everybody. You know, can't hold his liquor, can't shut his mouth, handsy, inappropriate. That guy. The one everybody says, hey, how you been? But don't nobody want to speak to him for real.
And instantly wants to get away from them. It's not fun.
Kind of a bully. Likes to take things from other people that ain't theirs. That person. That's what it feels like to be a part of this. Because, I mean, over here, and with all the imaginary lines that we have for each other, over here, you know, it's you versus me for some reason. But when you go to foreign countries, they don't care about that. We're all Americans and we're all just being a little goofy. And people are turning their backs on us. Meanwhile, whodunit is celebrating like things are going great.
And I've always said, and maybe I'm wrong, and if I am, this won't age well. If I'm right, it will. The worst moment for America will be when we are at odds with ourselves. Because...
Oh, well, we're past that, man.
We are.
We're past that.
But the point is still there. When... I don't want to turn this into politics. So when I say left or right, I do not mean Democrat, Republican.
Black, white, tall, short, big, small. All these imaginary, made up, me versus you scenarios. You know, insert here whatever scenario you want to put in. Honestly.
So when the left half of America is at war with the right half of America, isn't that the best time to attack?
Who's winning that?
It's not going to be us.
Who's winning in this scenario that we find ourselves in? Who gets to win?
If we're fighting against one another and someone comes in to attack, that's it. We're not America land of the free anymore when that happens. We are whoever takes over us because we aren't paying attention to the important things.
No.
To caring about your fellow human. To embracing someone regardless of what toppings they like on their pizza. The truth is...
Everybody is not bad. Everybody's not.
They're not.
Not every ICE agent is bad. I'm not saying that every person who believes in Donald Trump or believed in him was a racist. That's not what I'm saying. This is not one size fits all. We've already established that.
Nothing is just black and white.
Nothing.
But the truth is...
Well, except us. So...
Fair, I'll give you that one. What it really comes down to is we're all humans. And crossing an imaginary line that was made up.
We killing people for that shit.
That blows my mind.
Excuse my language, but they killing people because they look different, talk different, act different, or just do different things. It's 2026, and we killing people because of what they look like or what they like.
And for crossing an imaginary line.
Let's get better. I mean, honestly. Look at your fellow neighbors. When you're in town next time, walking around and you see people, would you really let them die because they're different than you?
And if you see this differently, that's okay. But I also want you to go to someone you love tonight. And I want you to tell them, hey, you're here illegally. Go pack your stuff, you're leaving. And I want you to have no feelings about that. I want you to be proud of it.
And get them on up out of here.
And I want you to send them on away.
Your son, your daughter, your mom.
Your nephew, your dad.
Those people. Go pack their stuff. Get it on video. Stitch it into the post, because there's going to be multiple posts for this episode. Stitch it into this. And don't tell them what's happening. Surprise them with their stuff packed. Tell them they have to go. Leave the country. They're not allowed to come back. Leave everything behind. Bye.
So can we please just get better?
Everybody's human. Everybody.